Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Friday. What a week. What a week. We won't get into the nitty gritty of everything that's happened, but holy cow, I was very glued to the news the past couple days. So we don't need to discuss all that here. But yeah, it's definitely prevented me from streaming as much as I would have liked to, or working at all for that matter. I imagine some of you are the same. So, but I thought we would, you know, cap off the week here with a Friday evening stream. And yeah, definitely a doom scroll marathon for sure. So yeah, I thought we would cap off the week and maybe see if we could finish up this Twitch extension today. We'll do like, I don't know, an hour and a half, something like that. Guess I'm getting started a little bit later than I thought. Hour and a half, somewhere in there. Oh, yeah. How's everybody doing? Good night, Furfrate. Good luck with your homework. Ooh, I hear an echo. I don't know what it is. I know at least what one of them is. Let's see. Wait, what's going on over here? Okay. Oh, I see. You're just going to bed. Cool. Let me mute all the things. Okay, some of them are already muted. Hey, Rebel Greg. How's it going? Happy Friday indeed. A hackathon at work coming up. Sounds somewhat antithetical to the idea of a hackathon, but I guess you can do it at work. This monitor needs to be a little higher. Yep, it's cold here. I think it's supposed to snow this weekend. Let me look up. Weather in Greece. Greece. Supposed to snow tomorrow. The low of 11. That sounds delightful. A high of 36. First robotics kickoff is tomorrow. That's exciting. That's super exciting. I wonder what that's going to look like this year. I'm sure you know, but I wonder that. Yeah. On to a chill, fun, project-filled weekend. That sounds pretty good. I've had a week of phone calls and project planning for upcoming projects and videos and talking to lots of people and doom scrolling the news. So, you know, yeah, it's all exciting stuff in varying ways. But, yeah. Greece is very small. 115 sounds a little bit low, but I don't think it's more than 200 that live here on the reservation. Like within the Pueblo proper. So, there's a town sort of outside of the Pueblo proper where some tribe members live. So, yeah. All right. Well, should we write some code? Got a weekend of work catch up. Yeah, holidays suck. Yeah, I think everybody's recovering from the holidays here. Yeah, we're still pretty locked down here as well, Sammy. Although I'm getting my second dose of the vaccine on the 12th, next week. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, I don't know. I need to sort of get some guidance from doctors and people on exactly how nuts I can go once I'm fully vaccinated. I think the answer is I still shouldn't go totally nuts and pretend like there's no virus, but I'm definitely going to lower some of my precautions. I've been really, really, really careful, perhaps more than most. I haven't been in a shop in, at least over a month, maybe more. Someone else in my household does the grocery shopping, and we just have been mail ordering everything else. But when I do go in a shop, I've been wearing like this crazy full respirator with P100 filters and a face shield, the whole thing. So I'm looking forward to being able to walk around in just a cloth mask. That'll be really nice. So, yeah. Yeah, it's about 6 p.m. here, not 2 a.m. Octagon Cake. Yes, Chippy Flip, we don't know if you're still infectious if you get sick after having the vaccine. We also don't really know, like, even if you're not, well, we just don't know. I don't know it's so much infectious as we don't know if you can be a carrier. But I guess it's kind of the same thing. So, yeah. But, I mean, an upside of all of this is I haven't been sick in any way in like 9 months since we entered lockdown, which is pretty amazing. Like, I travel enough and I travel all over the world. That just means you get sick a lot. Like, you get colds and flus and stuff. I haven't really been sick of anything particularly esoteric in a long time. I've never really gotten anything super bad, but it's really nice not to have colds and flus all the time. So. Yeah. All right. Let's look at this robot thing we've been doing. So I've got it all pulled up here. Let me share my screen. That's not working. It was working. Maybe I didn't test it. Hang on. Let me fix that. Do a little off screen fixing here. Oh, I guess I closed it? What happened? I guess it got closed. My bad. Oh man, casting off two, or streaming off two machines is sometimes a pain in the butt. Just, there we go. That's looking better. It's just a lot of setup. Like, it takes me 10 or 15 minutes to like just configure everything to get set up to stream. All right. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Are the boxes in the background the robot arm? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about... We're talking about the black and yellow ones over there? Those are nuts and bolts. There is no robot arm yet. All right. Hey, Krillin. All right. So. And hey, Obsidian, I don't know if I said hi, but hey. And hey, Sophie, I'm assuming that's Sophie from Discord. Sophie, the special snowflake. I'm assuming that's you. So where are we at? We have video coming out of the robot to Twitch. That's awesome. It's quite delayed. As you can tell, me waving my hands is delayed from what you're seeing through the Twitch stream that I'm showing you. And that, you can go watch that channel too if you want. It's Da Spare Parts, if someone can link to it. And then we've got this little pop-out window here that has robot controls in it. And so those work. We can move things, but the camera is very delayed. So it's a little bit hard to drive because of that. It's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds delayed maybe. So yeah, so that's what we've got. I would like to fix the UI of this and make it the buttons bigger. And that's just some quick bootstrap action. And then, let's see, let me switch away from this for 1 sec. I just want to bring up Vim and make sure that I don't, have exactly that happen. There's another window show up that has stuff in it that I'm not ready to show. Just to-do lists and things. Okay, give me 1 sec. So, code, Twitch, robot. Okay. So, server, let's open our to-do list that we made at the end of the last stream. Right. Here we go. So, make the buttons bigger. We need to add some authentication. Oh, we need to add just Twitch authentication to make sure that you are actually a Twitch user. And that way we can do a little bit of moderation. Because otherwise, if anybody can just send stuff to the server and the server sends it on, that's going to be an issue. And then we need to have the robot authenticate with some sort of secret, I think. That seems less important if you want to connect and have your robot take the same commands. I'm not sure that's the end of the world, but yeah. Okay. Nosh, you better get on that 6 cents worth of Skype credit. That sounds super important. All right, let's screw around with the way this looks. So, front end, and we're gonna look at video component. It's pretty darn simple. And really what we need to do is look at some, let's switch away for this a sec. We need to look at some Bootstrap documentation. So let's pull that up. When are you sending the robot to Pluto? I don't know. It's a good question. I feel like we should build something slightly more robust if we're sending it to Pluto. All right. How do we make these things bigger? We need really freaking big buttons. We already have large buttons, I believe. We can check that. No, we can make them button large. I don't think that's really going to help that much. Is it LRG? No, it's LG. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. Let's pull this back up and hit refresh. That helped a little bit. They're still a little on the small side. Squircles. Square circles. There are kind of squircles, I think, but what options do we have in here? Block buttons. Full width. How do we set height? Is there anything about height in here? Search for height. Nope. Bootstrap button height. Okay, we could just do that. That's fine by me. Oh, we could add some padding with the P button. Okay, let's try that. P10. I'm just gonna do it on 1 for now to see what we're up to. I didn't really do anything. Do P50. Okay. That didn't do anything. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Okay. All right, let's get in there. We could just use a magnifying glass. That is a solid point for right. Okay. I'm gonna just have this be button. I don't know. Let's make these really big. Oh no, I don't think I want. I think that's better. Yeah. Okay. I do think we should make the font size bigger. Is it text size? Or is it font size? Font size? Yeah. I don't know. 40 points. What that? Should we make 2 pixels? I don't know how big 40 pixels is anymore. Wow, that's looking good. Go even a little bigger, I think. I don't think we have to be super responsive on this particular design, because I think it's going to be more or less the same size for everybody. Let's look up here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Buttons go burr, burr, burr. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Hang on one second. Let me move chat to where I can actually see it the whole time. All right. This, that. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean everybody uses Stack Overflow, including professional programmers. It was one of the interesting things about being a software engineer at Google was that because so much of what we worked with was developed inside Google and was secret, we Stack Overflow was rarely useful. And it was often hard to find, like, particularly if you're using code from another team, it was often hard to find answers on how to use something. There was no cutting and pasting. There was a lot of banging your head against the table, in my experience, anyway. Also, ironically, at least at the time, Google had a terrible internal search engine. So if you wanted to search anything that was private within Google, good luck. And there are a bunch of interesting reasons for that. Okay, I feel like we should add some sort of heading here. Also, we should probably change the title. Oh, the title's not changed in here. Okay, let's get rid of that title. Yeah, let's see. How do you make the fonts? That laptop is far away. All right. I mean, honestly, we could go with this. I want to put one something something, like an H2 somewhere in here. Let's put an H2. Oh, sorry, I should turn my screen back on. H2. Drive the robot. I don't know. It needs to be a lot bigger and centered. Which probably means it should be... Yeah, I am missing the camera buttons. That's a good point. Okay. You can have those. I forgot about that. Let me finish what I'm doing and then we'll do that. Well, let's do that first because it's going to take space. That, I think. Yep. Okay. What is it? What's the command for camera down? Do we remember? Is it? I don't know. Let's SSH into the robot and ask it. Cam up, cam down, cam reset. Okay. So cam down. Cam up. And this is going to be cam reset. Okay. Cam down. Cam reset. Cam up. Okay. I use both a Dropbox folder and Git. And it's so that I have backups of things that are not pushed up to Git yet, and data files and whatever else. So that is what's going on there. Okay, let's get rid of this window because that's the robot. Okay. That's gonna push everything down. So let's get rid of all these BRs for now. Okay. Yeah. See? Let's make the buttons a little bit thinner. They don't be quite so aggressively tall. There we go. This is starting to look good. Okay. Let's do, yeah, I'm sitting poorly. How do we do the grid again? Layout, grid. Okay, we want these guys. I think. My thought is to put it in the center. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if this works. Yes, that works. It's too small. H1s are going to be font size 80 px. Okay, that's a little bit big. How do we do this? I don't know. How do we center bootstrap? Center aligning a button will work. Text center, okay. And then we can get rid of, ooh, font size. Let's make this 70 px, and then we're gonna get rid of these columns, and I'm just gonna center that here. Is it, what do we say? Text center, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. This might not be totally correct, but it'll work. Okay. A robot that tases you when I slouch in the chair. I hate getting tased. I hate getting shocked. For as much as I have worked with electricity in various forms throughout my life, I just really, really dislike that sensation. So that is not something I will volunteer to test. But, all right. I think we have an extension that, I mean, it doesn't, it's not super great right now, but it'll do a thing. Okay. What else is on our to-do list? We need to do some authentication. Okay, that's done. Add client authentication. Let's look at the docs here. Okay. Security model. I just want the simple thing we have to do. Where is it? Building extensions. Verifying. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, the front-end iframe can obtain assigned JWT. I don't know what a JWT is. I think is that special to Twitch? JWT. What's a JWT? Yeah, it might be good to have a reward for posture. JSON Web Token. Okay, I've not dealt with that before. Signing the JWT. In addition to verifying tokens, needs to be able to sign new JWTs to various extension endpoints. Okay, I don't think we need to do that just yet. Okay. Signing the JWT. What? Signing the... Oh, I see. Unauthorized callback. Okay, I think we're just gonna look at some sample code because I'm not all that into the whole reading thing. It's much more fun to bash your head against the wall. Viewer, I think this has it in here. Oh, we need to attach on clicks to our cam stuff. Cam down, cam up, and cam reset. Okay. Now, there was some authorized on click. Da-da. Okay. Unauthorized. When does that happen? I think we sort of tossed that out. Let's look at Twitch sample extension. Okay. Public. Okay, let's see where it happens in here. Unauthorized. Okay. Oh, maybe that just gets called? Oh, here. It's this. Do we have that Twitch thing? Okay, I think that just gets called. Okay. Okay, so they're going through and enabling all of their buttons. We could do that, I suppose. Why don't we make a list of our buttons? Buttons. And then we could just iterate across them. Okay. Ready for some Vim magic here? This is why I like Vim. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Let's put a comma there instead. Okay. And then we're going to do this. And we're good to go. See how easy that was? Okay. How do we do... There's like a for each thing that... Because JavaScript for each is... shit show. jQuery for each. Oh, it's each. How does this work? Okay. Then you pass in the array. So we will do. What is it? Oh, dot each. Buttons. Function. Index value. Oh, you, right. Okay. And then we're gonna call attach on click to val. There we go. And then that should work. Okay. So. The other thing I wanted to do was build a function enable buttons, and this we're going to do something similar to what they're doing here, where we are going to remove the disabled attribute. Okay, and this is going to be on val, but it'll be that, so that we get the ID. So we're pulling the button by ID, which is the hash. Okay. Yes. I think that will work. Okay, so here we're just going to do enable buttons. Okay. Yes. Okay. Save our credentials. Ta-da. I feel like we're not passing the token in the way we're supposed to. What are they doing up here with their token? Token. Ah, yes. Set auth. Okay. How are they calling set auth? Calling set auth on a token, and then that goes through and like fiddles with their requests. Okay, but we're not going to do that. We are going to put it in create request inside because I really don't understand why they architected this way. Maybe we will at some point, but the headers. Oh, it's already here. Okay, we're good. Yes, I remember searching for how to exit Vim. I think it was pre-Google days, maybe? Early days of Google, anyway. I learned Vim in, gosh, 20 years ago. But Vim is great. Vim I mean, I don't have anything particularly against Emacs. I just don't like using it, but it is worth learning a real text editor, a powerful text editor. If you work with text all day, as programmers do, using your mouse is unacceptable. You should be able to, you should learn good tools and be able to use them with mastery. That's my opinion. You can learn them a little bit at a time, but it's worth it. All right, I think we're doing a thing. We'll see. Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna hit refresh. We still have some buttons. Oh, we were gonna put, I was gonna put some disable tags on our HTML so that the buttons only get enabled once we're authenticated. And that will actually come in handy later, I think. When we're thinking about turn taking and things like that. All right. They're disabled now. They're not getting enabled. What's going on? Let's look at our developer tools. Oh, we got all sorts of fun things going on here. Okay, what's going on with requests? Requests. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, I need to clear this. Is that better? No? Let's see if that's getting called. Let's just add a log function. Twitch rig log on authorized, which is different from unauthorized. Okay. Okay, we are getting on unauthorized called. We should be calling enable buttons then. Enabling, let's see, Twitch rig log enabling button pound excuse me, bow. Okay. Okay, those should be enabled. What's going on here? Inspect those. Okay, that's still showing up as disabled. What's going on there? Okay, so let's just try calling it manually. Forward. Okay, should be that button. It is. Okay, so remove. So remove attribute disabled. That looks to me like it should work. A retro coding channel? I don't know if it's retro. What's retro about it? Vim? Does Vim make it retro? Or does Bootstrap make it retro? Is there something newer and hotter out there that I don't know about? Sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. Oh. Why? Why is this not removing this attribute? Oh, it's just an attribute, not a class. Right. Okay, let's fix that. How do we jQuery remove class? Remove class. That works. I think it's because of Vim. Possible. We'll let Crayogi weigh in. Oh, because of jQuery? jQuery's not retro, is it? Okay, that looks good. Okay, does this still work? It does. Great. Okay, I believe we have some sort of authentication happening, but we do have to like verify when it hits the server that we're doing the right thing. So server court. Okay, so somewhere in here, I want to just print out what we're receiving right now, and that should include an authentication token. So what? The receiver here. Okay. Received. Receiving message. Hang on. There's something wacky going on here. Oh, we need to look at the authorization header? Okay. So let's print that out. So, with bearer, with authorization, that. And then this needs to be a tuple. And it's going to be like request.headers authorization, I think. Something like that. Okay. Where are we at? Unexpected indent. You're an unexpected indent. Okay. Whoa. What's going on there? Okay, we gotta actually understand how to get the headers here. Court app. Let's go reference, API reference. Nah. Okay. Court headers. Court request headers. Cheat sheet works. Headers. Okay. Oh, maybe it's just not there. Let's just print out headers to start with. Okay, with headers here. Okay. So outside of a relevant context. Oh, because it's on the... Well, we're all over the place here. This is completely the wrong place to be doing this. We need to be doing it down here in command. Okay. If headers... Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. This was C. Okay, let's try this. Okay. That is less error-y anyway. All right, here's all our headers. We have an authorization header. Great. Good. Okay. Let's just call get in case it's not there for whatever reason. Just give back a string. Okay. Or we don't really need that. Just will prevent causing errors in our logging, which you never really want to have an error because of your log line. Okay. Bearer. Okay, we got to figure out what to do with that now. So, what are we supposed to do? Okay. We got to get some sort of JWT thing for Python. Okay. Pip install. Oh, good lord. Which one of these do we want? PyJWT? PyJWT, what is that? How does that work? All right. Da-da. Encode. Encoded. Decode. Okay. But see... Okay. Okay. So let's install this thing. First. Come on, die. Okay. Let's add it to our requirements. PyJWT. Okay. Yes. Now, start our little debug server back up. We are going to import PyJWT. All right. Now, what do? We decode. All right. So, where are we going to do that? We are going to do that in command. Okay, so this would be, oh, it's just JWT. We're going to call JWT dot decode request dot headers dot get authorization with some secret here. And maybe an algorithm? I don't really know. And that's going to yield a result. Auth result, and then we'll just put that in here. R. Okay. Yes. Yes, I think so. Whoa. That's still an error? Yep. One too many parentheses. Do you in every time. It's funny, it requires, you know, the right amount of parentheses even. Okay. Error. It is required that you pass the algorithm. All right, let's figure out what the algorithm is. We can get rid of that. What else? Signing. Timestamp. What is it signed with? JWT schema. Oh, what algorithm? Where is it? Let's just use the one in here and see if that is right. I don't think it will be, but we also don't know what the secret is. Algorithm HS256. This is not going to work, but it might tell us something. Okay, error. Oh, algorithms, plural. Is it a list? Yes, it's a list for decode. It's a single for encode. Okay, so we'll try multiple things, it looks like. Okay, forward. Still an error, which is not surprising. Invalid header padding. Yay. Okay. Yeah, you'd think that someone had written some sample code. Let's go look. Python, Twitch extension, JWT. Okay, well, I'm not the only one that's a little confused. Let's see. All right. Yes. Where do I get the secret? We also want to do this the other direction. That is signing to call. Yes, let's include Python no matter what. Is there something for Python on here? Chat Python sample, no. Blarg. Okay. No. Unauthorized. No, it's not the stream key. Because extensions are separated from broadcasters. So multiple people can use the same extension. So it's definitely not that. Let's go back to Python. Decode JWT. Oh, do we have to base64 decode it first? I saw that somewhere in here. Oh. No, that's not helpful. Let's try base64 decoding it. It would make a little bit of sense if that was the case. I think this is right. It's a little bit clunky. I think it's like that. Try that. Okay. Now, we still don't know what the secret is. I could actually look that up. But I just want a different error right now. Okay. Where are we going? We're going to this. We're getting an error. We did. No. Is it B64 decode? Let's try that. Base. Okay. I think it's B64 decode. Otherwise, we're going to go look it up. Or play on the IPython command line. Okay. Forward. Error. Not enough segments. You're not enough segments. What the hell? Okay. We really do need to know both the secret and the algorithm that we should be using. That doesn't help us. Is algorithm mentioned? Nope. Is there a standard algorithm? Key value in the extension client configuration? I think probably. I think that's probably the answer, Califoray. Let me go look. I don't really want to leak the client keys right now on stream. So let me go look at that privately here. Code. Twitch robot. Because there's this JSON controller. JSON file that has a whole bunch of stuff in here. Secrets. No. An ID. Managing extension secrets. All right, let's go look at that. Managing extension secrets. Sure enough. Oh man, this chair's driving me nuts. Okay. Do we have to just make a new key? To create a new secret, go to the settings page of your extension in the extensions controller. Okay. I think I have to do this on Twitch. Right, hang on. Let me do this in a different window. I'm gonna do that down here. Okay. Hey, Concrete Entree. You don't happen to know the algorithm for decoding a JWT secret for Twitch extensions, do you? You seem like someone who might know that. Oh, awesome. You care to enlighten us? It would save some digging. It's just base64 encoded. Right, but the JWT, like PyJWT, asks you, what is the decryption algorithm or decoding algorithm? And I'm saying it's HS256. It requires that. Okay, so extensions. And I'm not finding it anywhere in the docs. Oh, okay, there's a Python example. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna manage this. Where is this? Creating secrets. Go to the settings page in the extensions console. Extension settings. Got it. API client secret? No, secret keys. Oh, we have a key. Alrighty. Okay. Have a secret. Yes, Box Kid. Yes. That is the plan, to keep it a secret. Okay. Okay, I have the key. And I put it in a file. And now HS256. Okay. We will keep trying that, but maybe with the correct secret here. Okay, so let's just load the secret. Open. Right. Okay. So we're gonna open this, and I'm just gonna give it an absolute path for now. Users, Scotty, code, Twitch robots. Okay, and then it's secret.key. Okay. Thank you, DJ Marlis. We're gonna try that. So then we're just gonna pass the secret in there. Oh, sweet. Well, let's look at that. Example. Okay. Sure enough. All right, let's try that. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I don't have high hopes that we know what we're doing yet. That I know what I'm doing anyway. Extension views. Okay. Error, not enough segments. Not enough values to unpack. Not enough values to unpack. Okay. If I update, I've not updated the secret. But let's try that. Yeah, okay. So refresh the manifest main tab. Top right. Oh, here? Refresh manifest. Okay, let's try that. Okay, but I think we're still... I think we've still got some other issue here. Ooh, okay, that was different. Incorrect padding in base64 decode. All right, hang on. Let's back up here. Let's just look at this authorization header that we're getting past and make sure that looks anything sane. Okay. Twitch rig log auth header. Okay. Let's look at this. So. Let's try that again. Twitch, oh, what am I doing? Good Lord. This should be print. It's been one of those weeks, you know? Okay. Okay. Oh, we probably have to pull the bearer off, huh? That's gonna be a problem. Oh, that's super helpful. You don't have to decode the auth header, you decode the secret. Oh. Okay. So I don't have to base64 decode it, but I bet we have to pull this bearer off. Let's left strip this. Bearer. I don't know, that'll work. It's not the most elegant, but. Actually, no, that is not gonna work. Well, it's not really what we want. Let's just do this. Okay. Secret is base64 decoded. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's deal with that. So let's do that up here, base64. B64 decode. Okay, cool. Thank you for all the help here, Concrete Entree. This is very helpful. And then we're not going to base64 decode this. We will just, where did that line go? Lost a line here. Okay. Okay. So we're not going to decode that. Right, hang on. I got this all goofed up. Okay, let's do something like this, and then we will both log that and pass that in. Okay, I think we're there. Hey! Yes, we have robot movement. Hey. Oh, cool. And then we have all of this nifty stuff here. So we have user IDs and all of that. Okay, and it's even showing me as broadcaster. Thank you for your help, Concrete Entree. I really appreciate that. That probably saved me a fair amount of time here. That's exciting. Okay, so now we are authenticating at least that it has something signed by the shared secret. We're not paying too much attention to, is it a broadcaster? Which user is it? I think that's okay. So yeah, sweet. Okay. We can check another thing off our list here, which is client authentication. Okay. So I really wanted to get to the point where you all could push buttons and drive the robot. Oh, I won't always get the user ID. Okay. Only if the user grants it. Okay, awesome. So I can use opaque user ID. Honestly, I don't think we're going to use user ID much right now. Well, I don't know. We might do turn taking later. Right now, we're just going to handle all moderation through Twitch, I think. So we don't need it for sort of any authentication. The very first version is just going to be like a free-for-all. Everybody can push buttons, and then we'll rein it in from there. Okay. Basic robot authentication. I'm not really seeing the need for that right now, just because of what the robot can do. Like, it's really one way. So, unless it's people trying to, I guess you could DOS this server or something, but cross that bridge when we get there. I was really hoping that we would get to the point where we could at least get this up in testing mode on Twitch, but it's going to require standing the server up somewhere that is publicly visible. And I don't have a super easy way to do that right this moment. That's going to require some system administration work, which I don't think that's going to be super interesting for a stream. I could use ngrok. That is an option, but it means that everybody is going to be connecting directly to my laptop, which, yeah, I'm not super wild about that. So I think we're going to wait and put this on a DigitalOcean instance soon. Yeah, I could run it on a serverless framework, but we've coded it for Quark right now. I think you can run it on like Amazon Lambda, but anyway, it's just like an hour or two of sysadmin work to get this stood up somewhere. So I think we're gonna call it a stopping point there for the robot for today. I don't realize what is and isn't stream interesting. Yeah, that might be. That's not the camera I meant to switch to. It is possible. I don't understand. Instead, I have some fun things to show off. Do you remember, I don't know who all was in here. Do you remember about mango liver nuts? Does anybody in here remember that? I have mango liver nuts now, and I thought I would show them off. Want to see some mango liver nuts? Okay. Yes. So this is a mango liver nut. So mango liver nuts came from a stream. Oh gosh, a few weeks ago at least, if not a month, where RoboGreg said, "Hey, you shouldn't use wire nuts. You should use Wago lever nuts." And I told Alexa to put them on my shopping list, and she put mango liver nuts on my shopping list instead.
What can I add for you?
No, go away.
Okay.
And so these are very, very cool. I am totally sold, and I will never use wire nuts on anything again. So these have little levers that you pull up like this, and then they have a hole here, and you strip your wire, just like you normally would, and you stick it in the hole, and then you flip the lever down, and then you can't remove it at all. Well, I guess if you pull really, really hard, you can, but I'd not actually tried that before, but they hold on to them pretty darn well. And then they have these little clips. I'll take this one off. They come with these little clips that you can screw down as a mounting point, and then this thing just inserts there and clips in. And they make them in all different sizes. So this is a 2-wire one, right? Just for connecting 2 wires together. But they make them up to 5 wires, at least the ones I have. And I don't even think these are, I think these are like knockoffs. I just got this kit off of Amazon, like this, and it just comes with a whole bunch here. So it has 5s, it has 3s, and it has 2s. And so this, you know, this one will accept 5 different wires. And it's great because you can, like, for one, you don't have to release all the wires at once. You can just open one of these and pull out that one wire and everything else stays together. It's awesome. Totally, totally awesome. Yeah, I don't think these are Wagos officially, but I think they probably fit in a junction box just fine, right? That's not much bigger than a regular wire nut. So yeah, highly recommended. I don't know if let me see if I can pull up an Amazon link real quick. Give me 1 minute. And then I got a couple other things to show off. A little fun finds and things. Let's see if I can find where this is. I should add it to kit.co too. All the little, I've been ordering lots and lots of these kits off of Amazon. Turns out it's pretty nice to have just like a pre-made assortment. Sorry, I'm digging and digging here. I ordered it a little while ago. I'm too cheap to pay for 2 Amazon Prime accounts, so it's all mixed together with personal orders. Where are they? I don't see them. I don't see them right now. Anyway, I'll put them up in Discord once I find them. But yeah, it's. Let me see if I can find them because now you're asking how much they cost. I don't know. Let's just search for lever. Oh, here we go. I got them. Lever nuts. Okay, hang on 1 sec. May as well make this an affiliate link. I'm gonna post stuff. May as well get my few bucks. Amazon's never been lucrative for me, but their affiliate program. But I am determined to try and make a little bit of money on there for all the different stuff I recommend. Okay, here. Okay, here. There's a link. All right. So, that is, so how much was it? That's the question. How much was it? $25 for that kit, which had 120 in it. So, not super cheap, but, you know. Yeah, I would imagine the originals are not that cheap. But yeah, I'm doing low power robot stuff, and like I installed LED strips, which I'll show off in a sec, and like all of the 5-volt power on that, like I just did with these. It's great because I've got wires running every which way. So yeah, I think if I was doing it for like 120 volt, I might be inclined to get the real deal. So yeah. I can't convert from euros to dollars, but I'll take your word that the real ones are not much more expensive. Yeah. Let's see. What else was gonna show off? I had other things to show off. Oh, you have to buy each size separately. Yeah, these seem to work for different size wire. I don't know. I've been not sweating it too much. What else is gonna show? Right. If you don't know about this, it's one of my favorite catalogs. I've talked about it a few times, but this is a really fun, so it's American Science and Surplus, and they just have ridiculous things in here, some of which are useful, some of which are not. and they have the best copywriting ever. So, like, I don't know. Lab supplies. What does a gram weigh? About 1/100th of this solid brass 100 gram cylindrical weight. So if you want 100 gram brass cylindrical weight, there you go. I don't know. We've got all sorts of stuff in here. I have stocked the shop with a bunch of random hand tools that are like of varying quality, but it's pretty cheap, and so it's a great way to get like I have cheap things that I've got. So this is all stuff that I ordered off of there for not very much money. So I have like dental picks and wax sculpting tools. I guess these are all technically wax sculpting tools, but like what you would think of as dental picks, but a much broader selection. I got an assortment of tweezers from there. None of it's super high quality stuff, but for this stuff, I don't need it to be because I'm not going to use it constantly. And if I do, I'll buy a nice one. I got this little diamond file set. And then I got these, which are like sort of varying curved rasps. And then these sanding swabs, which are quite cool. They're like cotton swabs, but with sanding stuff on the end. And so like this stuff, I don't need the best of the best. I don't need the brand name. So anyway, that stuff all came out of here. I ordered a whole bunch of stuff from here, and it's been totally worth it. So if you're in the US at least, you should get them to send you a catalog. It's super fun to look through. Oh, also, that's where I got my tea mug. And I broke my first one, so I got a second one. But they were out of the 400 milliliter ones. So I got that, which I think is super fun. Yeah, it's got a handle. What else? Oh, I was going to show off the LED lights. Alexa, turn on the shelf lights.
Okay.
So, anyway, I have put LED strips up there, and the plan is to hide them with some molding, but I haven't done the molding part yet. So, Alexa, turn the shelf lights red.
Okay.
So this is driven off of an ESP32, which is configured with ESP Home, which allows it to connect to Home Assistant as a light. And then I'm using Nabu Casa, which is basically like Home Assistant Cloud, to connect to Alexa, which is quite cool. There's not a lot on it yet, but it's an easy way to do LED strips connected to your Alexa and like, you know, web browser and API and all of that. Yeah, there does seem to be a little bit of flicker. I got API 102s, which I thought would fix the camera flicker, but honestly, I think it's mostly just because you can see the LED itself. I think once I hide them, I don't think there'll be much flicker. If you look, the flicker is on the LED itself, not on the light on the wall. So I'm hoping that goes away. There's a huge issue with like dimmable LEDs like this and cameras because of the refresh rates. So yeah, pure savage, but it's not just the supply hertz, right? That would be for like an incandescent light. There's PWM dimming going on here. So it's the PWM frequency that matters. But these are supposed to have a really, really high PWM frequency. So they shouldn't be flickering like this. We'll see. But I've segmented them. So Alexa, turn on the bin lights. Oh, they're already on. Alexa, make the bin lights white. Let's see if she goes.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the shelf lights.
Okay.
Alexa, make the bin lights white.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so that's a segment. Alexa, make the workbench lights blue.
Okay.
I don't know what she's doing, but yeah, it needs a little debugging. I got it working like yesterday, the day before, but so it's one big LED strip, but then in ESP home, you can tell it these are 3 different logical lights, 3 different logical strips. Alexa, make the workbench lights blue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not working. That's weird. Let me try something real quick. I can at least show you. I think it's just an Alexa issue. Let me pull up Home Assistant. Okay, so oh, it says they should be on. I don't know. There we go. I don't know what was going on. And then I don't know if you can see it on camera. Yeah, you can. The welding table has separate lights on it. We'll make those green. And so there are 3 segments there. And so the idea is you won't be able to see the LEDs themselves. It'll just be downlight on the various areas. But it'll allow me to sort of do some more sort of accent lighting in here. And hopefully I won't have too much flicker issues. We'll see. Yeah. Where is... Lost my chat window. Yeah. Yeah, DJ Marlis, you might be right. The PWM frequency needs to align. But I think it's quite high. So I don't know. We'll see. I thought these would be better on camera, but I might be wrong. This doesn't look... looks a little flickery. But I think the reflected light's going to be okay. We'll see. Yeah, and diffusion, for sure. For sure. So, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to show off. I think so. I think I'm actually going to start wrapping up here. Yeah. Obsidian, I would love to be able to control the aperture lights without Sidus. I can put them on DMX. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. I can control them via DMX, which is wired. But it would be just my studio lights. It wouldn't, well, it would be everything except the 2 little lights I have, like the one on the shelf there. Alexa, turn off the shelf lights.
Okay.
So the 2 lights that you can see on in the background are little aperture MCs. And those, as far as I know, it's only the Sidus Link app on the phone, which sucks. I've spent some amount of time looking into it. And I've got some other Sidus Link issues, like it's just a buggy app. So I'll bring up that once I get my other issues resolved. But, yeah, the MCs are awesome. Like they're great lights. I just wish I could integrate them more into the rest of the shop setup. So yeah. I haven't looked at the new Amarans, but I love my other aperture lights. I just wish that Sidus Link was less buggy. So yeah, I've got 2 300Ds here, and here. You can see the edge of the honeycomb on this one with big domes, and then I've got I've got a 300D here, and then my fill is a 120D, and then I've got the other 300D with a big space ball on it, which is just a big broad diffusion, and that sort of gives the background light on the rim. And then I've got another little 120D as a kicker on that. But I might repurpose that as like a hair light from above and get some light on the back of my head. Sort of separate me from the background better. Put it up, I don't know, up there. Maybe on the top of that shelf or something. Point it back down on me. We'll see. So you're welcome, Sammy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And Chippy Flip, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this stream. We'll get that hosting set up for the next stream so that we can actually deploy this app on a server and start driving robots. I'm still very worried about the latency on the streaming, but I've got some ideas there. And I've started talking to the Remo TV folks. There's a nice little Discord community for Remo TV. So I've chatted with them a little bit, and they said, yeah, we've gone down the Twitch road and the latency is super high. They said they were experiencing as much as like a minute or 100-second latency, years ago. So obviously things have gotten a lot better since then, but even a couple second delay is really going to screw up running the robot. So I was wondering if maybe we can include another little video embed for the person driving the robot or whoever's driving the robot. That's just like a low res, what the robot is currently seeing view that sits within the little component. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure if Twitch will love that. If we're streaming our own video within their extension on top of their video. So anyway. Yeah, we can raid Linus. I'm up for that. Sure, let's see what happens. I'm sure they're not even paying attention, but yeah. Let's try that. I gotta take off here. I gotta head to dinner, so we'll fire that up and see what happens. Yeah, even with the low latency mode, we're still struggling with it. So yeah, I don't think they look at chat or anything, but yeah. Good night, all. Stay safe. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you, tomorrow or Sunday.